Okay. So now this is the pre-roll. Um. Yeah. All right. As always, I like to wait for the session timer to hit 0 because I don't know technically when my streams start. I never figure that out. It's not like I have like a starting soon thing or anything like that. It is what it is. So I like to start at 0. When the timer hits 0, I mean. I don't know why it takes so long anyway, though. But it is what it is. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're playing a new game today. Uh, if you're wondering why we're on a black screen, it's because the straight up first cutscene of the game is very important, so I was just waiting to give everyone time. A bit of a disclaimer, we're playing the demo because the demo has save data that can carry over. It's a decent amount of time. I've played this game before, and I love this game. That's how we're playing it. So, yeah, there's not really much to say, but I hope that you enjoy it, that I can show you why I enjoy it as much as I did. If it works. Sick. There you go.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
god, he's so evil. Like, look at this face.
Here begins.
How do
the
they
demo
even
prologue
think for like a
of
second?
Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Yeah. That's basically the main cutscene that I wanted you to see before we actually got started. Oh, felt like I never left.
Who's there?
Give me 1 second, make sure that it's running properly.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Hi.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I would say not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Those who want to focus purely on the story, battles pose no threat of death. Those want to breeze through battles. I think I'm gonna play on normal. I usually like playing games on normal. It depends on the game, but this one in particular I think is perfectly fine on normal.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Sick.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us. But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How did they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up.
Next one.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
So he is. No horns, no knife ears.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Hold it!
Oh, there he goes.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ouch.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
This way you can see the whole area. Use movement keys to move, hold R2 to dash, circle to dodge. Some action can be performed any of their corresponding controls or display at the bottom of the screen. Use the map to see which way to go.
Let's go.
Yeah. We got lore, baby. I like reading these. A tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. Am I good? Please let me know if I'm good and everything's working properly, because I have no idea. It's very weird about, like, letting stuff work. Okay. I think we're good. Tool acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test, with some exceptions, such as serving in the state army. Igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crimes, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. Time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but can also be lightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter, while sedentary, poses little problem, activating the igniter while moving is difficult, and is thus advised to use them cautiously. Gauntlet Runner, often called runners, is shorthand in general for a general term for magic-powered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands and either overcoming and circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even lightly armed carriages has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The Gotland Runner filled the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. There are small runners roughly the size of an armed carriage with simple deck additions, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs with an internal living area comparable to a modest house. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility on all manners of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost-effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. Gallica, a fairy who accompanies traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battle, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she's reassuring as a strong companion. Sanctism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of one God, the Almighty, the religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer Closure with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the Sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs.
Stop! Watch out!
These are especially dangerous. Press L2 to use phase sight. Let's see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, show was unknown, prepare as best as you can.
Okay. Watch out!
This is just to avoid the enemies. Which, if I recall, these guys are kind of no joke.
Look!
Okay. Let me refresh to see if everything is good, at least. I don't know how it's actually running. It could be issues because it's a demo, but...
You do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music was playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Also, the song's a banger.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trout is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Magic. A general term. Excuse me. A general term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bends the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications from modest use in daily life to destructive power in war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, require for people to use magic, many cannot wield magic. Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, it is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society and is thus rarely used. Interesting.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. I don't like this.
I'm just picking up stuff, don't worry.
He must have lost sight of us. Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great secret bearer of the fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory and grant me thy guidance.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Oh, there
That
certainly
looks
are
incredible.
items.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
Yo, they vaping? That's crazy.
It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
R1. Open local map. If you're unsure what to do, pressing triangle.
Whatever will I do?
Press up to save.
All right then.
Ugh, come off it.
Ah, it's an Elda. Why is one of your kind here in Grand Trad? What's wrong with me being here? Isn't it obvious? The church has made it clear the Elda wield devilish magic that defies the teachings of sanctity. Devilish magic, she says. If you're so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. She's aggravating. Let's not cause a scene. Yeah, that's kind of what it's like. You can at least get like each of the tribes in order. Elda tribe. The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside this main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as Clamar's horns or Rusant's long ears. The Elder tribe, however, bear no distinguishing features and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Clamar tribe. The Clamar tribe composes the largest population in all of the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Clamars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clamar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clamar to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Clamars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. The Rusant tribe, one of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdom, second only to the Clamar. Long, pointed ears are their most distinguishing features. They often boast excellent physiques, which are giving them superior martial prowess. Rusant tribes are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clamar, and the 2 tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Rusant pride themselves on outperforming others in strength, which this can be perceived as self-discipline competitiveness. On the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Therapist tribe. A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations of their hair and skin color, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation of hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Rusant and Clamar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. The Prince of Uchronia, the son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted 7 years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was royally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Kingdom of Uchronia. A union of allied kingdoms spans the Kingdom of Uchronia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Montario. Uchronia being the suzerain, with its king holding authority over all 3 kingdoms. The original king, Hythlodaeus, was this United Nations' first ruler and is often referred to as the founder king. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents. The ships can only set anchor from the southern inland sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and the 3 countries have achieved long histories. The capital of the kingdom is Grand Trad, the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Uchronia. The most widespread religion is Sanctism, established as a state of religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodaeus V. Actually, there's something I can do real quick that I want to do. Give me like 1 second. There. I just want it to be that I have at least the stream up so I can see it and the chat at the same time. World capital Grand Trad, the nation's largest city, capital of both the Kingdom of Uchronia and the United Kingdoms at large, also referred to as the royal capital, being the home of the palace and seat of the royal bloodline, known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic of the city itself. However, when the massive regalitھ Grand Cathedral was built, the building's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trad. No time for detours. If you're lost, just check your map. Just go straight down the main screen. You should find the recruitment center. Hello, shady woman who looks super cool. No? Okay. Yeah, even those people are here. What do you mean, those people?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
And be reckless as hell.
That's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See, there's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
Also, I don't think anyone can see Gallica. It's
a symbol.
I don't remember if it's explained or not.
Sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically,
You might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
She's so cool.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Trust me, we're going to be looking at the memorandum a lot. Magla, a technical term for magic power that serves as the basis of for magic. They are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because Magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that Magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Unless you have someone like Gallico with you, then I think you can see it. Royal Scepter, an ornate cane-like scepter passed down through the generations of the Ukrainian royal family. Proof of their right to rule. Magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters, it can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed Royal Magic Command serves as both a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. Consequently, any king of Ukrainia must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of the prince's family has become king, where the bloodline's most direct heir was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to truly wield the royal scepter. The Royal Magic, a powerful magic passed down through generations of Ukrainian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the Royal Scepter. It has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and the kingdom. From the army because I looked up to Lord Luis, now I get my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the army gonna do? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently.
You are.
Oh, the recruitment place? Go down the street towards the cathedral and it'll be the building on the left. You're looking to enlist a soldier? It's not like there's no other work for Eldas, I guess. Well, nothing left to say, then move along, irritating little shite. I've given you more than a— What the fuck, man?
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
They are not afraid to lay it on, like, super thick. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder, but the people here are sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for is just ahead. Forden. Ace. How do you pronounce it? Aestivum Forden, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church. Of the Sanctus Church. Oh, sorry about that. Stop that. I'm trying to move stuff up so I can see things better. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism and Aestivum Forden, 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism, and as such is leader of the Crown Theocracy. Despite hailing from the Rogue tribe, rarer than the more common Clamar or Rusant tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something as an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. Recruitment center, a center located in every city for people to apply to join the army. For those who without family or means, volunteering is one of the quickest ways to earn money and social credibility. Recruitment is not always open, but concerns about public safety due to the sudden death of the king, as well as monster outbreaks in the area, have led to unusually long recruitment periods in the royal capital.
Really now?
Recruitment center, what, you want to listen to something that's just on this road? If that's the case. Benelda enlisting? Bloody hell, what'll it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Luis was in power. Mouth on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grin and bear it.
You there?
Young man, my name's Shun. Our shop's where? This isn't an ordinary Mustari shop.
Sorry.
Oh, we're actually in the middle of something. We've got something to do with the recruitment center. Recruitment center, if you're lost, it's a large building down the street to the left. Stop by when you have time. I've been here all the time, and if you're in the area, do stop by.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
A lot of people got something to
Must be the
say.
recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
I feel like if I do, that's gonna cause problems. But alright.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
They're saying war will turn your arrogance to piss. It really doesn't seem like it affected yours that much. Fat bastard.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
So fucking wild to say.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I kind of want to say this one.
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh? I know your type. I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Are you crazy?
So,
You
what
said to
can
be
you do
honest.
for our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Stronger than I look. I've got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment. I'm small but quick. I've always been lucky. I always like this one. This does have an effect, by the way.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy.
Hey, luck is a skill. You just can't actually improve it.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Alright. Please enter the name of the story's protagonist. So I'm gonna do one L because it keeps it weirdly fantastical, but the canon name is Will with 2 L's. Because I don't really... Actually, you know what? Fine, we'll do 2 L's. Why not?
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Jesus Christ, they really lay it on thick about how much they hate you.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Hop to. Next!
Well, at least it got done. Run along on this, we got no choice but wait our turn.
Whatever.
You're so young, are you enlisting too? Well, not much of a choice, you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go around, as it were. You want a magic knight or join the queue? Cunning's only gonna get you chewed out. They said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. I wish I could serve Count Luis. His army's built on merit, and even a parapet stands a chance.
Look at that.
Throw out a bolt, launch boosters. Blast it. I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick Reeve here. But they really make you work alongside creepy Elda? A Parapus I can deal with, but Elda are right ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. Guess you can't expect an Elda to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. Dude, why does everyone here suck? Whoa. You're listening as well? The line starts behind me. If so, or was it something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family's of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? It's something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Priority? I was in line. I was here first.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Yay.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Alright.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Doesn't even make any sense.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Sure.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic. No tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
People safe. There's a lot of exposition,
Shouldn't
Oh.
so
you be resting?
I want them to be talk. I want them to talk.
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
On Medals Day.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. View information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the moving keys to hide the action you want to learn about for sex. I just want to say.
Hold on.
Can we appreciate how cool this map looks? I'm like a huge sucker for maps like this. Like I love when they look super real. Like this, I always appreciate it. Can I zoom out? Yeah, like look at this! Look at this cool human octopus guy. He looks so creepy. Like I want to fight this.
This place here.
That's where you want to go.
Last night here.
Let's see.
I had to camp out here tonight. Of course, just past it.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. Let's hope we find him quickly.
Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
Something tells me you don't follow the words that you're saying.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor
But I can't
to
put my
serve at the
finger on
command
it.
of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Blah,
Spare
blah,
us
blah.
this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
Far cry from ours, too.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Alright.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Well,
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat...
He was still going, huh?
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
I like how it says he's unconscious. Like, he very clearly had blood on his back. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wound.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
This guy sucks.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for.
Sorry,
Onward
moving in
to
a
the
bit.
fort, then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
I like her little armor. It's
Hey,
cool.
Did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
I don't see a fairy.
I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me.
Shut up.
And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear, I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Yeah, let's stroll a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobilities from your ally.
This is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Here we go.
Therefore, the contact should be inside. We just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was it you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Oh, so I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Let me... Sorry about this. This will have to pause it. I want to make sure everything's good. I don't know why this thing isn't working. I think we'll be good for the most part. Again, if you're... I appreciate the lurkers, but if you guys can... If anyone can let me know how the quality of the stream is, like, is it working properly, then please let me know. And I greatly appreciate it. You don't have to, though. I'll figure it out in the future. Because remember that we are playing technically the demo. So, it may not work properly. Do I want to hit... Yeah, I promised I'd hit all the lore stuff, so... Magla crystals. A crystallized cluster of magla that forms naturally in places where high concentration are left to fester. Though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially, the color of the crystals depends on the formation process and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that magma crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay because there was little evidence to support it, but recently even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. So apparently there's problems with them. A defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance and is most often used as training ground for soldiers. Our boy Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clamar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trot, a genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent over-familiarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind. In the fantasy novel, the book Will carries with him. It's a memoir-style novel depicting a country with neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally a fantasy world. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own.
This is...
We got it from the prince, because he had it. Ooh.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Grace, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, maybe we'll find some that still draw breath. None of them are breathing. There might be others. Let's keep searching.
This is bad.
It's an egg.
What?
Small, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. It's a human. Do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you agree? I'm glad you still sure what's about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it? Take care of it, please.
It was working as well. Trust your judgment on the timing of attacks. Press triangle to engage in squad battles alongside your allies. Press triangle at any time where you square to send enemies first to start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offense by continuing attacking square to repeat the break gauge that appears next, and then eventually stunning them.
This is our chance. I'm
fast, and we'll win this.
Everyone, go!
Yeah. Engaging squad battles against stun one pair member permanent an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Squad battles press the square with the equipped left press triangle these skills. Permanent action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen when alternate icons are soon the opponent rounds begin.
The power is tougher than I thought.
Ew.
A tough one. Burn to us! That settles that. That'll do it.
We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask, especially for we still can. Let's head down this way.
Let's push through. Okay, this could be our chance. All we've got.
Get in there!
Last one.
Only one
That'll
left.
do.
Finish them off and we're clear.
The power of fire.
Unscathed triumph. And your bonuses.
Okay, I'll strive for greater heights.
So yeah, that option at the beginning of the game when they told you, like, what are your strengths, gives you a +5 bonus to one of these stats. That's why I always go with luck.
That'll do it.
I like to make my protagonists more,
be careful.
I guess I would say balanced.
How's that? This is our chance. Forward. We'll win this.
Everyone, go!
I don't think I ever remember going down here. The tooth.
Even easier than expected. That'll do it.
Nope.
We have the edge. Let's take them all out.
Get in there! Finish them off!
There we go. This music's so good.
I think I'm getting used to this.
We made short work of them.
I remember at first I didn't think I was a fan of a lot of the other music. Besides like the battle themes, but like it kind of grew on me once I remembered that this is all in Will's psyche. So like it kind of makes it like interesting.
Wait. Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, to get nasty. We're the only survivor to catch it off guard if you strike now. If you manage to attack an enemy without being seen using square, there's a chance the entire breakage will defeat at once in an instant stun.
Come on. Okay, this could be our chance. All we've got. Let's go.
Might as well use this.
Still here? Not done yet.
Human Oppo. I love the human designs in this game. They're so weird, and it makes them so fascinating.
I think that's all of them.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Look! Let's give them a fight! Let's take them all out!
Get in there! Finish them off!
They won't hold back!
Is this?
Even easier than expected. That'll do it.
Let's get something out of it.
Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. You're dying, man. What the hell? The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Oh, of course, this is how it ends. Damn it, all the bloody hell. Alright. Yeah, okay, it's my fault. Whatever. You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get over here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more souls left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late, the monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Also, I do want to head up here.
Hey.
I think, yeah, because they're looking for Grius. Ah, damned Elda, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down, it's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that surely. But everyone's dead, they all had families. Help me, Elda, I don't care anymore, I don't want to die.
Damn it.
It's like, I feel bad for them, but I don't, because they're just like needlessly racist. They're just needlessly hateful.
You
two, are you perhaps searching for someone?
I get it now.
I thought I was about to now make sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, I'll tell you the truth.
What?
Is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Someone came to the top of that tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any soldiers takes precedent. To the top of that tower.
Let's hurry.
Let's push through! This is our chance!
We make the first move!
Let's go! Burn! The next one will fall just as easy.
Broken igniter.
Let's give them a fight! Let's take them all out!
We make the first move!
Homo Penta.
I won't hold back! A tough one!
The power of plus one!
Stroll
Not bad,
always
if I
comes
say so
through.
myself.
Only one left! Finish
Here?
Yeah.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Alright. We'll do endurance.
Whew. That should do it.
Alright, how's that? We have the edge. I'll give it my all. Let's go. Fire! A tough one.
Tougher than I thought.
There we go.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think that's all of them.
Yeah. There's something down here.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
There we go.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Be careful. There's more of them.
This is our chance. Forward!
Let's settle this quick.
Still up?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting used to it.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Let's push through! Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Let's settle this quick.
I won't hold back! Burn! Last one! Okay, burn to us!
The next one will fall just as easy.
And we got Rag of Fur.
Come on!
Oh, what the?
This battle's out. Let's go win this.
Teeth. I just wasn't expecting that.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That was the last of them.
That was a lot of dead bodies. Pushes ahead might have a moment. If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors facing that monster together that may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't it just throwing our life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time. And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. I got your back, Stroll.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you were more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
What should we do? Give me 1 second in real life. I just want to see how long we've been going for.
Yep.
Trying to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. God, he's so weird. I love it.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
The mission depends on our survival.
Let's go.
Alright. I don't remember at all. Oh, jeez. We did nothing.
You're mine! Burn to us! Oh, please!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Ouch.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this and
I'll
yet.
distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
kind of extra, and I love it. That's cool. He looks like a musketeer.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
As well.
Wind. All right.
Yeah.
That did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, you can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent, its weakness and scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
It mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
Vitus
We
power.
can target those.
Scour.
That's it. Stay on
It's
it.
okay. Seeker. Wind. All right. How's that?
We've got to hit the other spots too.
I don't know what the bottom half is like weak to.
Let's
Off the
go.
top of my head.
Scour.
You hit their weakness.
Oh,
Seeker.
weak to wind. Cool.
Wind. Let's push through.
Wait, what? It's healing?
No one likes an enemy that can heal.
Eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe
I
it's
won't hold
eating
back.
its own body.
Scour.
Can you knock those apples off?
I guess it is technically its own body. If you really sit down and think about it. Which is kind of gross.
Let's go. Wind. Still here?
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in
Vitus
there.
power. Scour.
Should probably heal next turn. He's not doing like a ton of damage. I think I'll honestly be alright. He's definitely cutting it close, and I don't feel comfortable about that.
Come forth, royal soul. A tough one.
Nice dodge.
Nice miss.
Get you with that.
I won't hold back.
We love a good miss. Berleo's apple.
Okay. Not bad at all.
We will raise our magic.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Well, he ain't
That
dead.
troll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside.
Yay.
The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Come
If you
on,
want
man.
my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Yes, Grius.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Gwyburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I keep really dangerous stuff away. Well, you know what they say. Usually when you explain your plan, something goes wrong.
Well...
I'll talk more. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible if only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary. Yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness and Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
Then late, we'll talk details tomorrow. Alright. It's Idols Day.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know. I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. when the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
No, I'll be reassuring.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Kitty.
Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must
I guess I don't
be
need to
more
say it because he says it himself. I'm used to more voiceless protagonists. I forget that this one actually has a personality.
I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
As well.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the Seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Let's see what manner of story.
Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Sends heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. Give me 1 second so I can pull up. So I can see. Because Twitch is acting like really weird and slow for me. I think my PC as a whole is, and I don't know why. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
On Flames Day. I don't remember what the proper order
Alrighty
is.
then. From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm alright.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, alright?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
All the Nord mines, apparently, going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case.
And then that road should take us to Grand Trad.
Alright.
This
Don't let your guard down.
Nord mines.
Good.
Sure.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh? What happened?
What's the matter? I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness? No, couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
I look up in the air. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, I guess you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move, don't fall behind. Human. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magla. and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature making little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unparalleled physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which has the people uneasy. Jeez, it's a lot. Okay. Resonant vessels. When an archetype's power causes transformation, the first stage is that of a heart becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it into their newly made heart, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of heroes past, who were known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could be said that the transformation makes the wielder an ideal vision of themselves. Archetypes, a mysterious power that Will has awakened to. Shining magla engulfs the entire body, transforming it into a giant figure reminiscent of a hero. It seems to be a sort of magic, but clearly not the same kind as the igniters issued by the army. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known of magic. Academia. A mysterious room described by Moore as a hall of wisdom reminiscent of a researcher's study. The chamber is filled with all manner of objects rarely seen elsewhere, from books containing secret knowledge regarding archetypes to forbidden texts and tools, which accurately map the movement of the stars among countless others. The Prince's Curse. The lingering malevolent magic sustained by the prince during his assault 12 years ago. At the time of the incident, great minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse, yet none were successful. Those who can see the flow of magla say it resembles poisonous briar vines entwined around the sleeping prince. Farsight Mirror. The mysterious-looking glass tinged with magic. Entrusted by Gallica by the Resistance for his secret mission, this pair of identical mirrors reflects the view of the other, no matter the distance separating them. Gallica possesses one half of the pair, while the other remains by the prince, allowing her to check on his condition at any time. Originally owned by the prince, it is a small item that is impossible to make with contemporary technology. Some believe it may in fact be a divine relic. The Nord Mines. A mine dug in the hills of northwest Ukrainia. Due to the abundance of high-quality magla crystals, the mining efforts had long been run under the king's direct authority. However, some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cause of the incident could be removed. However, the mines remain shuttered even now, and they're generally thought of as abandoned. Nevertheless, as ample magla veins still remain, and the mine's entrance was never sealed off, the past years have seen a reliable influx of daredevils who come seeking their instant fortune in the mine's remaining prizes, which has led to its own associated problems. Hidden Village. A hidden village whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince afflicted by the curse is being sheltered and receiving treatment there. This is also where Will and Gallica were issued their secret mission. Prince's Assault. An assassination attempt on the prince 12 years ago. Assailants infiltrated the palace to attack the prince as he was sleeping, catching the royal guard by surprise with their sudden appearance within the secured grounds. Though their loyal guards gave panicked chase, they ultimately made a cataclysmic blunder. Not only did they allow the prince to be harmed, they failed to capture the assailants or even ascertain their identities. Ooh. Sorry, I'm gonna check some real quick. Okay, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just me looking at stuff. The assailant who made direct contact with the prince was a mage who fled the palace after casting a high-level curse. Thanks to the efforts of the royal heroes, the prince avoided an untimely demise, but they were unable to free him from this affliction. According to the royal guards who fought the band of assassins, the only clue regarding the identity of the mage was that they were patently not an adult. The assailant was able to arrange a sneak attack within the palace, had a masterful command of high-level curse magic, and the appearance of a child. By all accounts, the only person to match these unique criteria was Luis, who was afterwards strongly condemned by all in the palace. However, no evidence could be found, and justice is still yet to be served. Grius. Arvid Grius, a veteran rogue warrior and resistance member alongside Will and Gallica, he infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Luis Guillaburn, a Clamar royal army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skills as both warrior and an archmage. even more highly regarded as his capabilities as a military strategist, for which his superior insights and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so sure that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making. He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone without regard for tribal origin. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition. However, he now wields an influence far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed to the Army's highest-ranking position of general. More. An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a peculiar study called academia. He first contacted Will during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousnesses. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic or his profound expertise on archetypes. Mage. The general term for those who have good command over magic formally refers to those who have achieved a national qualification to professionally use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formally qualified, this catch-all term rose to prominence. There are several ties to magic certification, with the majority being low-tiered artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type and usage of magic. However, some professions have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher the tier certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bearer alone can influence nations. Interesting.
Stop!
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. I just find it really funny that Stroll's sword just floats on his back. Hundos, the beasts, hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. You can't give them the chance to surround us when defending path now. Why do you hesitate? Just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's wait for someone such as you. Good, you're starting to catch on. You can't let the fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider this is your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you asserted their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, put them down quickly. What do you make of it? I said that, Hundo, what do you make of it? Indeed, you slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press L2 dive from phase side to identify enemy strength by color. Lower level enemies are blue, same level enemies are yellow, and higher level enemies will go red, unknown will go white. When you have leveled up to a point where you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach an enemy and see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind something to do once you put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple square attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Press L1 when a cursor is over an enemy. You will lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view. You can use it close the distance by attacking.
Give it a shot. We got
Let's push through! Alright, how's that? Come on, let's push through! Yeah, alright, how's that?
Actually, something that I love about this game, I love that, like, you can just... that when you're strong enough, you just don't have to deal with enemies anymore. Certain enemies anymore. I think that more game... I think that that's starting to become commonplace, but I'm glad that it's a thing, regardless. So I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes on the battlefield. Fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Try to initiate a squad battle. You can use trying to initiate squad battle on an enemy after completing its break gauge with square attacks. Also have to be in your favor. However, if you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced to battle where the enemy has the advantage. This is use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate the enemy's vicinity. Then decide whether to dispatch them or jump directly into strategic squad battles. Phase side will help you determine your battle approach when staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
Come on! We have the edge! This could be our chance!
Then how the battle is going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing L3. In R2 will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
We need to figure out the affinity first.
Scour!
Oh, weak to wind.
Still up?
Never mind.
Even easier than expected.
That's all of them. We can relax for now.
I will grab this.
Let's push through. Here we go. Let the battle begin.
This is my favorite. This might be like one of my favorite songs in the game.
Troll, you gotta aim better than that.
Wow, he did a lot actually.
Well, that about does it.
Careful.
We can't get sloppy.
Hurry and take them out.
I didn't want to do that actually.
I won't hold back. Wind. Last one.
Keep this sword. Finish the job.
Reinforcements.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear. Oh, come on.
Still
More
more.
of them?
The free.
I think it's because I was supposed to like hit them like regularly.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Well, my luck.
All right. How's that?
I think we're in the clear.
I want to use Day on Stroll just to keep them up. Oh, there's just a guy there. Butterfly.
This is our chance. Forward. Let's go. Scour. Just one left.
Take this.
Yeah.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think that's all of them.
Bouncy Bart.
Come on. Okay, let's give this all we've got. Come forth, royal soul. Stay sharp. It's up to
Ooh, nice crit from Grius.
Even easier than expected. That'll do it.
What is it?
I haven't seen you a lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Oh hell, well. At the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy friend, I'm just a peddler. I'm a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, I didn't mean to sour the mood, but hey, would you not be interested in buying something? First off,
now then.
let's sell all that, because we don't really need it. I don't really need anything. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip, plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Well, nothing bad has happened. Well, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put until the beasts settle down. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. Traveling peddler. Merchants who travel from town to town, selling regional specialties from across the